Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic as we continue our lockdown double video burst, and today I'm blatantly advertising our merchandise by wearing a hoodie from the range. They really are quite nice. You don't have to get yourself an angelic white one. There are a lot of darker colours available. Actually, if I'm advertising the merch, there's the mug, Cracking the Cryptic, both the logos. Marvellous stuff. Now, we've obviously got things going on at the moment. There's quite a lot of media attention here in the UK, with stories in The Guardian, the I newspaper and the Daily Mail website going very well there for us. People are picking up on the real interest shown in puzzles, and I think Simon's also doing a couple of interviews on US radio stations as well, so good luck if you hear him there. Now, today's puzzle comes from Thomas Prestopnik of New York State, and he has sent us, this is an arrow Sudoku, so the rules are that along the arrows, the digits, in this case always 2 digits actually, add up to the number in the circle. So that's simply the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply as well, but I'm inviting you to have a look at the grid and see if you can see how Thomas has constructed it. The givens are worth considering where they appear in pairs as 2-digit numbers, and the mathematicians amongst you will probably very quickly recognize the Fibonacci sequence going 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55 on the angle because it has to be, and 89. So very neat stuff from Thomas. Sorry, I don't know if you ever call yourself Tom. And I don't know if we should have done is there a Fibonacci day, like 13th of August, 8/13? I don't know. There is a pi day, and we did a pi puzzle on that day, and Thomas noticed it and created this, which is a very neat response, I think. So I'm told that if you don't normally attempt our puzzles, this is quite a good one to dip your toe into the water on. Try it on the link below the video before watching the solve. If you've been thinking of giving one of these puzzles a go, this one might be worth your time. So let's get cracking, and we can immediately pick up that those 2 5s in that 55 are very useful. They rule out all the 5 possibilities in this box from rows 7 and 8. So we can put a 5 in here, and that's really good for these 2 arrows that it's sitting on. So going up here, what can you add to 5 to get a large number? Now, you can't use 1, 3, or 4 because they're all ruled out by the Sudoku rules. So it's got to be 2. 6 would be too big, and that gives us a 7 in the circle. Now, going this way, these 2 circles both have a 5 on, so they have to be 6 and 7. This must be a 2 because there's a 1 in its column, and we can finish the row. And now that we know 5 and 2, they add up to this circle, that must be 7. We can fill in the 6, finish off that arrow as well. Now, down here, we've got an arrow. We've got 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Now, I need to be careful here because I made a mistake in a video a couple of weeks ago. When considering a group of numbers like this, I could only come up with one sum. Now, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. 2 and 4 are 6, but 3 and 4 are 7. Those are the possibilities. So this is either 6 or 7. 4 must be on this, and the numbers come from 2, 3, and 4. So I'm putting 4 in the corner because it must be there somewhere. That means 4 must be up here in this box. Oh, 2 is there, sorry. Okay, so we'll get rid of 2. That is clearly 3 and 4, adding up to 7. Pay attention to the grid mark, and we've got 2 and 6 there as a pair to make up the box. Now this is 3 and 4 as a pair. We can work out which way round they go because we've got a 3 there. In fact, those 2 3s give us a 3 up here, which finishes off an arrow up there. So here we've got 8 and 9. that gives us 6 and 1, and we can place them because of the 1 here. Now, this has suddenly become an interesting arrow straight away. Why? Because it's got 1 and 3 in its column and 2 in its box. So these two numbers that sum up to this one have to be higher than 1, 2 and 3. They clearly have to be 4 and 5, adding up to 9. Now we've got 6 and 7 at the top. We don't know the order. Or do we? Actually, we do. 6 would have to be 2 and 4 or 1 and 5 by normal Sudoku rules. And 2's been used in the row and 5's been used in the row. So now it's 7. Can't be 1 and 6 because the 1's been used in the box. This is 3 and 4. There's a 4 in the column to tell us. So that's pretty, this is nice the way it's working out. Very pleasant that it's using the mathematical sequence that I'm sure we all learnt in school. Now, 7, 3, 4, 2, 5. So what adds up with 2 here? 2 plus, the 1 can't be involved, so we can put the 1 over here. 6, 8 and 9. Yep, 2 plus 6 is 8. We can fill in 9 there. 9, 1, 5, 4, 1, 3, 8, 6, 2. Now, this is 9 or 7. And that leaves either 6 or 4 here. They seem both possible to me at the moment. So I can't work that one out yet. Gonna have to come back down somewhere. But we're getting a lot. Okay, 1s. Anytime you get 4 1s pointing at a box, you know that there's only going to be 1 cell left to fill in. So we can fill that one in. It doesn't actually, anytime you do that, it's a giveaway number, but it doesn't necessarily help with much. And that's the case here. Now, okay, let's have a look at this arrow with a 1 on it. So we've got 2 digits. The 1 must be clearly higher than the other by 1. So we can't use 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 because of this 3. We can't use 4 and 5. They're in the box already. We can't use 5 and 6 because the 5 has been used. So we've either got 6 or 7 here and 7 or 8 here. This clearly can't be a 7, so that's 6, and we can fill in 7. 8 and 3 there. The 8 in row 6 has to be here now. We've got a 5 there and a 2, 4 pair around it. 2, 5, 4, 8, 1 in this box. 3 now has to go here because of these 3's. 6, 7 and 9 to place. That has to be 6 or 7 because there's a 9 directly above it. I'm going to note that these are from 6, 7 and 9. Now, how does this work? It could be a 6 if this was 4, 2. If it was a 7, it can't be 2, 5 because in this column there's both a 2 and a 5. And it can't be 3, 4 because they're both in this column. So it is 6 made up of 4 and 2 like that. So that sorts out the 5, 4. 6 comes out of those. Actually, still don't know whether that's 7 or 9. We do though, because this 8-9 pair has been resolved for some time by that 8. Gives us a 7 there. We can put in 9 and 7 here. Now across here we've got 6, 5 and 9 to go in. 6 must be here, 5 here, 9 here. That's all just working on the numbers down in this box. And this now is 7 to complete its row. So 4 puts the last number on an arrow. Well, let's say that, but we've got an arrow down here that needs its 3 and 4 sorted out. The 4 also resolves this 2, 4 pair. Now, we've got a 2, 6 pair that hasn't been resolved yet. 5 and 9 to go up here. They're the 9th cells in their column. Now, we've got 2, 8 and 6. So 8 is here. 6 is here and 2 is here. This is a 6, 7, 8 triple. They must all be resolved by the numbers below. Finish off that 2 and 6 and 5 and 9 to go in there. So there we go. That's a fairly straightforward arrow Sudoku. I thought it might be nice to do a more normal arrow Sudoku today because yesterday the one I did had arrows on which there was a special rule that the numbers had to ascend. So this is a slightly more normal Sudoku variant where the numbers on the arrow can be in either order. So sometimes we can see they ascend towards the point of the arrow. Sometimes we see they ascend from the point towards the end. So nice puzzle by Thomas there. Not too difficult, I think. That's a reasonable conclusion. I hope you had a good time on that one if you like to go fast, and I hope you got through it if you don't always do them. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks very much to Thomas, certainly for building in the Fibonacci sequence into a puzzle. I don't think we've ever used it before. Would be interested to know in the comments if there is a Fibonacci day recognised by anybody. And hope to see you again soon on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.